So it makes absolutely no sense. Senator Chris Van Hollen of Maryland flying to El Salvador tomorrow to try and bring home an illegal alien from El Salvador, which was recently deported a couple weeks ago from Maryland to El Salvador. And by the way, this illegal alien is also part of the very dangerous criminal organization MS-13. Can you believe that? So if you haven't heard, Kilmore Garcia of Maryland, he was in Maryland, an illegal alien from El Salvador, was deported a couple weeks ago. And it was reported that back in 2019, 2 immigration courts declared that he was a member of the criminal gang MS-13. Now, if you don't know what MS-13 is, I'm going to do a quick synopsis of what this is. So MS-13 is a criminal gang which has criminal activity such as drug trafficking, rapes, assault, prostitution, kidnapping. You name it, they do it. Not good people, right? And so Chris Van Hollen is going to try to rescue him because he felt like he did not get due process. Now, by the way, yesterday in the Oval Office, let me explain this for you. Stephen Miller, who works for Trump, was in the Oval Office with Donald Trump, President Trump, several other people, Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, Vice President J.D. Vance, and also the President of El Salvador, President Bukele, or President B, as Trump calls him now. And so it was brought up that he was part of MS-13 earlier this year was labeled a federal terrorist organization by the United States, which means that if you are part of a federal terrorist organization within the United States, an illegal alien, you have to be deported immediately. You are not given the same due process that an illegal alien would be able to have. And so you're deported immediately, and that's exactly what's going on here. So I don't understand the passion Chris Vollen has to fly to El Salvador. Is he going to override President Bukele of El Salvador and go, oh, no, he's going to come back over? Because there was a district ruling that said he had to be brought back. Now, the Supreme Court ruled 9-0 that it was up to El Salvador if he was returned back to the United States. Now, Bukele said yesterday he was not going to smuggle a terrorist back to the United States. And so obviously he's not coming back. But my point is that why would a United States senator have this much passion for someone that is part of a deadly terrorist organization? What does this mean for his citizens within his state? What does that mean? Does he not want his state to be safe? It just seems crazy, right? Absolutely crazy that you would want somebody back in the United States, that you would fly to El Salvador. Even the governor tonight on X, some of you are right, listen to this tweet. I mean, you would think this guy, Governor Westmore said the Trump administration wrongfully deported a father, a sheet metal apprentice, and Maryland resident back to El Salvador. I mean, this is the worst worded statement I have ever seen in my life. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, Westmore sounds like we just, the most basic person. He left out that he's an illegal alien who's part of MS-13. I guess Westmore didn't want to talk about that. I mean, this is what I'm saying. This is America Last.